We want to welcome all of you all who have come out this afternoon. Certainly our city is rocking and reeling with the news of the emergency manager, Kevin Orr's plan that he has submitted to the bankruptcy court. We're here because we are unequivocally opposed to the plan that was submitted by the emergency manager. We're not only unequivocally opposed to the plan that was submitted by the emergency manager, but we are continuing our call for this anti-democratic, anti-voting rights bureaucrat to leave the city of Detroit.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We believe that emergency management is anti-democratic and it is a challenge to our voting rights. And so we are certainly concerned about this plan that has been submitted. After observing the plan, we are also here because we believe that this plan is inhumane. This plan is inequitable. And this plan that the emergency manager sent via Governor Snyder is unfair.
Yes. Yes.
It's unfair when you cut the police at 10%. You cut the general retirees at 26 to 36%, while at the very same time the bondholders get 100% of the amount that's owed to them. That's unfair.
Criminal. That's right.
Unsecured bondholders get 20%, get only a 20% cut for the amounts that are owed to them. That's unfair.
Criminal.
It's unfair, it is inequitable, it is inhumane when the water department that is in the property line, within the property line of the city of Detroit,
That's right.
that has been maintained for years by the city of Detroit, is now being used as a bargaining chip to regionalize the water department, with the majority of the board members of the regional authority that they are proposing being of the suburbs.
Yes.
Racist.
Yes.
Now, I'm just trying to understand, what is the difference between the regional authority being the majority being the majority voice on the board, and the difference between it actually being majority of the city of Detroit? What is that going to make? What difference will that possibly make in whether the pensioners will get paid? There is some other agenda here afoot.
That's right.
And as the people of the city of Detroit, we are standing against this. Detroiters Resisting Emergency Management, National Action Network, Moratorium Now, and organization after organization after organization, Rosa Parks and Raymond Parks Institute, organization after organization is saying we are resisting this plan of adjustment, and we are going to be promoting our own plan of adjustment. Not only are we resisting this plan of adjustment, but we will also be filing legal objections to the plan of adjustment that was given by way of the emergency management. The last thing I want to say is that Governor Snyder is up to his same tactics.
Tricks.
Bully politics will not be tolerated by residents of the city of Detroit. Bully politics will not be tolerated by pensioners of the city of Detroit. It is unfair, and it is inhumane, and it is inequitable for the governor and the emergency manager to force all of the retirees to either agree with one thing or they will get nothing.
That's right. No more business as usual.
One last thing. I don't understand how the Judge Rhodes, Judge Rhodes, how is it that you can make a decision based off of if come All of this is based off of if the legislature decides to turn the money loose.
Right.
Well, what happens if we take the plan and the legislature decide they don't want to take the money? That's not fair, it's not right, and I believe that we're being set up for the okie doke. This is a trick, and the emergency management and Governor Snyder have continued to promote these bully politics that we will no longer stand for.
That's right.
We have with us from, who's going to talk about the fact that this is anti-democratic, Monica Lewis Patrick.
Yeah.